What should you never tell your lover about yourself? I've never answered this community question. I'll explain why shortly. My team challenged me to solve this question. To be honest, when this question first came in, what secrets should you never tell your partner? That question disgusts me since keeping secrets from your partner causes isolation. Secrets thwart intimacy. If you're afraid of your partner's response, or of them getting angry or rejecting you because of a secret, that's creating distance, and you'll never give the relationship a chance for true connection and intimacy, because real, beautiful, healthy relationships don't have secrets. That said, as I considered this subject, I wondered what kinds of information don't serve the relationship. It doesn't bond. Not sharing it doesn't create distance. You want to share this, but you're frightened they'll reject you. That notion encompasses some great information categories. I wanted to share them immediately. We'll discuss 5 things you shouldn't talk to your partner about since they'll drive you apart. Number 1. Past sexual partners. If your partner has a fetish for this, and you want to explore it, this can be a category you lean into. But if your partner's not asking for this or soliciting this information, then describing sexual details about what you and exes used to do or how good it was or whatnot, because you're wanting your partner to engage in those activities, is better left out of the equation. Ask your lover to attempt something sexual with you. Hey, would you be open to this? Watching or visualizing your current partner with an ex doing something they loved is like putting an egg beater in the head for a lot of people. It hurts. No way. It doesn't bond. It might for fetishists, but you want to know your spouse. If your lover isn't asking, just ask for what you want in bed. Number 2. Sharing self-loathing. You shouldn't say you detest your thighs, freckles, skin, hair color, or whatever else. You won't bond. As you say it, you intensify the feeling and the negative critical energy toward yourself, which doesn't assist your spouse feel closer to you. It's self-destructive. When you have a critical thought such, I really don't like this about myself, note it. Instead, focus on something you appreciate about yourself, or surround that critical energy with love and compassion, since the healthiest thing you can provide to the relationship is a healthy you and mindset. If you're going through something like, you know what, a part of me doesn't like this about myself, and I'm really working through that, would you support me? That's a different topic. But spewing negativity into the relationship and onto your partner is nearly masochistic and doesn't drive you forward. Number 3 is sharing relationship anxieties, particularly doubts and fears that arise because the relationship is so good. You're thinking, oh, this is too good to be true or too good to last. The relationship is amazing and you're connecting. What's next? He must be ill. You're giving him those thoughts and concerns. You're like, something's wrong with you. This is too wonderful to be true. I don't deserve this relationship. These fears are insecurities. This rising up represents release and repatterning. It doesn't help the relationship until you approach it differently. I love our relationship. I'm happy and near you. I've spotted this coming up and thought, gosh, this is too good to be true. I'm letting those worries come up, wrapping them in love, then releasing them because I love our relationship and want to deepen it. That's different from fishing for validation, stability, and reassurance that the connection will continue to thrive, expand, and connect. That hurts your friendship with him. As these fears or insecurities come up, know whether it's a paradigm or limiting belief trying to dial your love meter down, or a fear you want to bring up, because you know it's creating distance between you, and you want to feel closer. That determines whether you'll start this chat. Number 4, your partner judgment is great. When you're in an extremely critical mood, maybe you had a horrible day or you're just feeling negative, you're critical of everything yourself, others, and the world. So his eating style or lounging on the couch watching TV annoys you. In those instances, you want to ask yourself, is he doing anything wrong? Is he acting differently? If he's not, and you know it's because you're in a critical mood, then sharing that knowledge with him is pointless. He shouldn't dump that on you either. He shouldn't criticize you because he's upset. If we're having a bad day, you should notice and ask, is this a productive comment? Is this progress? Should I withdraw? Need a break? Just make space. Give yourself what you need to feel better to have a beautiful, deep relationship with him. Number 5. Shame stories. This one should be shared, but it's about timing. Trust underpins all excellent relationships. Trust resembles an oak tree, right? Acorns become oaks. You plant this acorn in fertile soil, water it, and give it light. It grows from a seedling to a majestic oak tree. An oak tree's roots, trunk, and branches can sustain your weight. However, crushing an acorn seedling would kill it. Like relationships, trust and a strong relationship take time. If you have a personal narrative of being mistreated, family issues, or insecurities, it continues coming up, and you have to release it. I'm not talking about things you've healed, moved on, and grown from. Stories like that can be told early and on the first date, but shame stories should only be shared with someone who will protect your heart, be with you, and not use that information against you in a fight, right? Someone you trust to treat that information with respect and care. Mid-40s customer contracted STD. Herpes struck. It shamed her. When should I tell my boyfriend? Share it on the first date. When it's relevant, and you know he'll protect your heart, you disclose it. On a first date, it's irrelevant because she wasn't the sort to want to sleep with you. After they've built the relationship to the point where they want to be exclusive, want to sleep together, and trust each other enough to know he'll protect her heart, then bring up that information. The relationship is well established by then. It's sturdy. The connection has built to create that strength that there are tons of people who can overcome that challenge, manage that STD, and create beautiful, intimate experiences together because the relationship is worth it. What topics have you discovered preferable not to mention since they undermine the relationship rather than grow it? Share those suggestions in the comments. Hope this helps. Thank you. Your fantastic love life. Thanks for viewing. See you soon.